I'm a little.
Vulnerable you are, there.
He's just scared. I'm a little far. You still got your knees taped on?
Yeah, just.
Are you actually fucking doing something?
I've got loads of mock-ins and I don't want to get any stuff where they're open.
You know who bought the staff here? Scouts. That's a fact. Yes, it was.
I'm competing in the ADCC on Saturday, so I'm going to get one now.
Oh, yeah.
ADCC.
Yeah,
Good luck to that, yeah.
And I've got a yellow belt who won the Southeast Asian Championships and everything in Jiu-Jitsu. So.
Yeah, but Southeast Asian, I mean, that could be, you don't know. I mean, it could be like the best guy in Kirby. You never know, right, lad?
I'll bring back the gold to the Bangtao Pro.
Yeah. If you wear it, if you get gold and you wear it in, we'll get the boys will get you in for free.
You got ready that out.
But if you don't, then you gotta pay double. MMA wrestling, wrestling for wrestling, however you want to swing it, but try to incorporate obviously MMA. But a lot of the stuff we do is based around wrestling, you know, which is obviously far superior than Jiu-Jitsu. Everybody knows that. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But it's fucking hot today. And I'm ready to go.
Hey, I want to know about the other guy. The other guy? That you knocked out.
He got removed from the security team.
He got what?
Removed. Yeah.
Removed, yeah. Did he get in trouble?
Actually found a new job.
Right.
Yeah.
You're a local legend around Bangtao now.
Really?
Whoa. You know how many people, bro? So many people from America sent me that video. People from Thai people sent me, it was like, I must have had 30, 40 messages about that video.
All right, guys, look, we're just gonna pummel to warm up. Chill ass out. We're gonna pummel to warm up. Remember, underhook side. Right side underhook, my right foot's forward. We're just gonna pummel. Okay, we'll go normal, move your feet. We'll go fast. And then we'll go slow and like strong. Any questions on that? Aziz, you good? Did you not see? On two, 1, 2. Here we go.
Like you want to try to get your ear like all the way onto the chest. I've known the boys since 2019, but the grand opening was 2022, so it's been 3.5 years, I guess, yeah. So they actually coached me in 2019. Like I was trying to make the Thai national team for wrestling, and then after COVID hit, I basically retired from wrestling and then just started coaching, started doing some other stuff.
Tell them where we met.
We met on Facebook. That's what George likes to say.
Well, I was messaging different things about Thai wrestling, and he was like, hey man, he just messaged me. He's like, I see you keep wrestling or keep messaging Thai wrestling pages trying to get involved. Probably not going to happen, but I'll try to help you. And then, yeah, eventually when he came back from America and South America, he came for what was supposed to be 2 weeks and he never left.
That's
So now he's the third Hickman brother.
In the beginning, I felt like I had a little bit of imposter syndrome. Like, what am I doing like alongside these guys? But then, you know, like as I eased my way into it and stuff, it's like they kept encouraging me, giving me confidence, saying I was doing a good job. And like, you know, we started seeing good results in people too. People started getting better. And so I was like, okay, I feel pretty comfortable here now, like, you know, alongside one of the boys and stuff like that. So that's kind of how it progressed over time.
Che's tremendous. Che knows technique, he studies film, he's up to date on all the best wrestlers in the world. He does jits. I would love to see him take a fight. He does the classes. He works with a lot of the guys ourselves. Che works with a lot of the boys as well to help. Che knows his shit.
MMA is, from when I first started doing it in 2008 to now, has changed dramatically in all aspects of the sport. And it's still such a new sport. The level of athlete that you see now in MMA is very different than when I first got involved with it. A lot of these kids start doing MMA. They're not like a specialist in wrestling or jiu-jitsu or striking. They're good in every aspect of MMA. There's always been a big difference in wrestling and then wrestling for MMA. When my brother first moved to Thailand, the first year he was here, I made him do, you know, striking, boxing, Muay Thai, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, everything, so that he understood the difference. Because you, as a wrestler, just coming into MMA, if you've never fought, you don't understand right away that there's a lot of differences. So he's a phenomenal coach, and he's, you know, he's not just a wrestling coach. He also he can teach striking, he can teach everything, but he really understands, because of all the training that he's done, you know, at the gyms we've been at, our gym, you know, with the Volkanovskis and other people of the sport, with those type of people, he's in there mixing it up, training, sparring. As far as actual wrestling for MMA, it's always changing. Like the techniques that I used, you know, years ago are still a lot of the same, but also it's always changing, and we're very lucky. We have a very big net of information to pull from through the different contacts that we have in the sports, and you know, whether it's coming from City Kickboxing, whether it's coming from one of us here, whether it's coming from Volkanovski's team, or whether it's coming from people that come through this gym. Because I learn, and as I know they do as well, the other coaches, I learn from students all the time, because MMA is changing all the time. You have to continue to learn, otherwise, yeah, you stay stagnant, because you never know, you never know everything, ever.
All that muscle, no brains, you know what I mean? Now your arm's trapped, now you're good. Now W. Yeah.
How much did you have to develop what you'd already learned when you transitioned over to MMA?
Yeah, a lot of stuff does work, but saying that a lot of the stuff doesn't work, so you got to kind of pick and choose, and you just learn through trial and error. You just learn through, you get it in the mix, you got to get it in the mix with the boys, you got to see it firsthand, you got to experience it firsthand, and you know, the trainings and the sessions, and yeah, and the sparring and all that shit, and yeah, you just kind of like a process of elimination stuff. You make notes on what works, you make notes on what doesn't work, you watch technique, you try to learn stuff that does. Sometimes you learn stuff, you do it, you spend some time on it, and you realize, fuck, this doesn't work. But that's all good. You know, some people get better stuff than others, some people don't. It's just how you go about it, how you approach it. You want to stay on your feet the whole time? You want to do top bottom? It's up to you. You get a takedown, you can stay on top, you can submit. Make sure you're trying to punch and submit. Spread out. Here we go. We'll start in 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go! Good job. While I was in college, we would have summer camps at our college for about 4 weeks, 5 weeks out of the summer. And there was a lot of kids that would come to that, right? That's what funded our program. So when the kids would come to that, you know, certain camps would have, you know, 350 to 500 kids each camp. And they would do technique sessions once a day. And as I was like, got older in college, I would do, like, I would lead the technique sessions. So, you know, there'd be a lot of kids. And I don't know, I kind of just enjoyed it, you know, stuff like that. And then when I got out, I got back into coaching. Once I got out of college, I got back into college coaching. I love being around the sport, but I wasn't ready to like lead the young adults. There was a lot of logistics that went into it, and I know logistics. And there's a lot of other stuff, outside stuff, you know, recruiting, parents, administration, paperwork, shit like that. But then once I figured out that I could do it for MMA, it kept me close to the sport of wrestling, but just a different avenue, right? So for me, it's better than college coaches because I meet new cultures, I can travel the world, I meet new people, I get to experience things day in and day out, and yeah, to me, this is the life, right? You're close to the sport that you love. You're just different. You're doing it through a different avenue. And now I'm fortunate myself. A couple of the boys are fortunate to call this place our own spot. Everybody contributes. Obviously, Brad, Alex, Savas. Peter was here. Jada that helps. Everybody from the boxing, the SNC. Everybody like contributes, and everybody kind of like chips in with certain stuff on where it is. And Big Owen, and yeah, again, the list goes on. But yeah, everybody has something to add, and it just so happened to be that we're brothers, right? I mean, technically they're all my brothers because I work with all of them, right? So if you really want to ramble off the list, fuck, man, I guess that list can go on for a while, but yeah, it's just whatever class you show up to, you're going to have the guy coaching, teaching, and then the assistants and everybody that's helping. But that's reciprocated everywhere, right? That's everywhere. And in order in any business to be successful, you got to have a group of right people, a group of right individuals around you who can kind of like contribute in that. And everybody that we do, they all contribute, they all add, right? They all help, we all benefit from each other. Yeah, I mean, I'm very blessed, and I can't say thank you enough to the people that help us day in and day out to kind of get what we have going, to see the same vision that we have. I just like being around people, I think I just like helping people and getting to know people and chatting shit, and yeah, that's what I enjoy. It just so happened to be that I was pretty good at the wrestling side of things, and I could transition into coaching. And like I said, icing on the cake was just having your own spot, right?